28 most valuable substances in the world. When we think of the word valuable, we generally think of diamonds and gold, but hardly ever think of items like printer ink, for example, that are exceptionally valuable in their own way. In fact, some of the items on our list you may be thinking, why are we not keeping that for our children and our children's children instead of diamonds and gold? Number 28, just your type. Depending on where you live, there are some places that will pay you to donate blood, but generally, this is a decision you make to help save the lives of others. If you've donated before, you know the blood's not difficult to take out, but it's the process afterwards that is exceptionally costly. Human blood costs $1,500 per gallon. Number 27, a weighty decision. To add white truffles to your pasta or not? Well, that depends solely on your budget and your palate. If you love them and have $5 a gram to spend on them, then be my guest. 1 pound of the white truffles will set you back $2 grand. For me, I'll stick to the good old Parmesan cheese sprinkled over mine. Number 26. So many polishes, not enough fingers. At $890 per gallon, some nail polishes can cost you a fortune. Don't get me wrong, you can buy ones that are much cheaper, but if you've compared the quality of cheap nail polish to ones that cost a little more, you'll opt for the pricier option for sure. The polish is made with nitrocellulose dissolved in a solvent, which is what sends the price skyrocketing. Number 25. A little goes a long way. Saffron is an extraordinary spice that tastes delicious and also has many health benefits, such as helping to protect against cancer. It takes a long time to process saffron from its natural form as the flower of Crocus sativus to its dry stage and costs $11 per gram. Number 24, priceless. I'm not sure about you, but I'd never heard of GHB until making this list. It stands for gamma hydroxybutyric acid, and it's something found inside our bodies. It's a naturally occurring substance which is produced in our central nervous system. It's used to help treat depression, insomnia, and narcolepsy, and costs $2,500 per gallon. Number 23. Worth it? I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know. Iranian Beluga caviar is said to cost $35 per gram or $1,000 an ounce. It's also called almas or black gold. And the reason this particular caviar is so costly is that it's produced from the eggs of the rare albino sturgeon that's between the ages of 60 and 100 years. Number 22. Price check. Penicillin is the name for a group of antibiotics which includes penicillin 5, penicillin G, benzyne penicillin, and procaine penicillin. It was discovered in 1928 by sheer accident by Alexander Fleming. How lucky we are. The only unlucky bit is the price. It's $226 a gallon, but oh so worth it. Number 21. A price to suit your pocket. At $58 a gram, you'll have deep pockets. This is rhodium, an extremely rare metal of the platinum group. Rhodium is used as an alloying agent in other materials, for example, platinum and palladium, and that in turn would be used to make things like furnace coils and electrodes for spark plugs used in aircraft. Number 20. Gold Rush. Gold, of course, had to make our list, but this time it's in a form of edible gold. It's still a mystery to me why anyone would want to eat it. It tastes like nothing and does nothing for you but merely passes through. You may as well just eat your money. It costs $39.81 per gram. Wouldn't you rather save your money for some real gold? Number 19. Incredible. I know some people who would rather buy a brand new printer than new ink cartridges. That's how expensive they are. Black ink is one of the most expensive liquids in the world, and even when you're printing colors, black is also used. The priciest black ink you can purchase costs $75 an ounce. Number 18. Cost an arm and a leg. At $60 a gram, platinum is one of the most rare and precious metals you can buy. It has a lot going for it, as it's highly resistant to acids, alkali, and many other compounds, making it a rather good investment. Number 17. Value for money. I'll let you decide. The only liquid metal that remains liquid at room temperature used to be used in things like thermometers. Because it's highly toxic, that doesn't happen anymore. This liquid metal, at $3,400 a gallon, is now used to conduct electricity, and in its vapor form is used in both fluorescent and street lighting. Number 16. At face value. Insulin is $9,400 per gallon. Produced by the pancreas, this biosynthetic version is of course much more costly to produce. As I speak, there is something in development that will potentially reduce its cost drastically, but still have the same results. Insulin is used to treat diabetes. Number 15. Is it worth it? Absolutely not. Rhino's horns sell for $110 per gram, and despite the price tag attached, it's still high in demand. It's a crying shame, because rhinos are being slaughtered daily for their horns, which have zero medical purposes as so many like to believe. They're on the verge of extinction, and it's only a matter of time before there are none left. Number 14. Chanel Number 5. Probably one of the most well-known fragrances in the world is Chanel Number 5. It costs $26,000 per gallon and hasn't faded in popularity since it was released in 1922. Gabrielle Coco Chanel, along with Ernest Beaux, created a few samples of the fragrance, and she ended up choosing Number 5, hence the name Chanel Number 5. Number 13. Use sparingly. Crème de la May is known as the Miracle Cream, a cream that promises to leave your skin virtually ageless. This dream come true in a jar doesn't have a dreamy price tag though, and costs $70 per gram. Results almost guaranteed. Number 12. Cost a pretty penny. This essential oil is derived from the dry leaves of the post-ghostman plant. It's called patchouli essential oil, and it works as well as an antiseptic, treats fevers, fungal infections, and some say even kidney stones. The cost for the oil? $705 a gallon. Number 11. Hidden treasure. This is painite, and it costs $9,000 per gram. It's such a rare stone that not many people are even aware of its existence. It's a mineral that wasn't discovered until recently, has a reddish-brown color, and there are only a few of them in the world today. Number 10. A natural all-rounder. So what would you expect from a liquid that costs $153,000 a gallon? A whole lot, I'm sure. Thailand cobra venom is $153,000 per gallon, and you can only imagine the complicated process it is to try to get the venom out of the snake, considering that the snake is capable of killing an elephant. The venom was thought to be an aphrodisiac on stage, and has been used to treat pain for a long time. The saliva can stop excessive bleeding during surgery. It helps to treat stroke victims. It's been used in the treatment of breast cancer, and as part of the formula for anti-aging creams. Number 9. 2 cents worth. I'll give mine. Tritium is $30,000 per gram, and that's the stuff they use to make the self-illuminating signs from like the exit ones you find at the cinema. Surely by now, you'd think someone would have come up with a cheaper alternative. Number 8. Pay the earth. The most expensive wool in the world comes from the vacuna sheep, Peru's national animal. These sheep can only be shorn once every 3 years. Purchasing a yarn of wool from the sheep will set you back between $1,800 and $3,000 per yard. Something as simple as a scarf could cost you in the region of $20,000. Number 7. Totally unaffordable. If you're interested in some scorpion venom, make sure you have a lot of spare cash, because it costs you $39,000 per gallon. Scorpions use their venom in self-defense, or to maim their prey. Humans use the venom to treat pain, particularly for those struggling with rheumatoid arthritis, MS, or IBS. Number 6. Count the cost. This exquisite stone is called a tafet, and is sold for $20,000 per gram, or $4,000 per carat. It comes in pink, violet, red, or white, and is hard to come by, hence the hefty price tag. Number 5. Pay the price. It would cost you a lot more than just money if you were using this expensive liquid, aka LSD. It costs just over $109,000 per gallon, and is of course banned in pretty much every country in the world. Number 4. The best things in life are free, but sometimes the best are the most expensive. Take Solaris for example, it's $13,880 per gram. Thought to be the most expensive liquid for medical purposes in the world, Solaris is used to treat AHUS, which is life-threatening. Number 3. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. We know, but the guy must have money to buy diamonds, because a 1-carat diamond can cost more than $65,000 per gram. Number 2. It doesn't matter. You'll never personally have to buy any of this. Antimatter consists of elementary particles, which are the antiparticles of those making up normal matter. As quoted by the good old wiki, the cost of antimatter is what's most important here, and it's $100 trillion per gram. This could potentially get us to the stars in years to come, if they could bring down the cost ever so slightly. Number 1. Cost control. The horseshoe crab is quite unusual in that it sports blue blood. This crab lives primarily in shallow ocean water and generally only heads to shore to mate. People have been harvesting the blood in large quantity for ages because it doesn't have any hemoglobin. These crabs have hemocyanin to transport the oxygen, and it contains copper, giving it the blue color. It costs $60,000 per gallon, and it's so desired because it could potentially save your life. They use the blood to test medical products to ensure they're not contaminated. Definitely worth the cost. Thanks so much for watching our video. Leave us a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel for more daily videos.